We now welcome the #2 ranked UFC women's flyweight contender in the world, Katlyn Chookagian. Katlyn, thank you for the time today.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. We will take the first set of questions from Gabriel Gonzalez with Capeside Press.
Hey, Caitlin, it's good to see you again. Fast turnaround. Can you talk about how this one came together so soon after the last one?
Yeah, after my last fight, I had no injuries, and obviously with the outcome of that, I was definitely eager to get back in there and get a win. So I was asking the UFC to fight in December. My teammate Sajara Eubanks is fighting in December, so I figured if I'm sparring with her and helping her out for this camp, I might as well fight too. And then they called and they were like, "Can you fight in November?" And weeks, and I was like, "Okay, let's go."
Going back to the fight with Jessica, when I watched it back, we didn't really get to see you, hear from you after the fight, but it felt like that one really just came down to a buzzer beater for her. You got up so quickly after the ref called it off. Was that one of those cases that just, you know what, the ref called it, but if you'd got to the second round, you felt like you would have recovered from the body shot?
Absolutely. I mean, the second that stopped, I was totally fine, but unfortunately that's just how body shots work, where you're fine after it. And you know what I mean? I think if I wasn't taking it when I look at it from me, from my point of view, when I was on the ground, I wasn't taking any hard shots. So it's like, oh, couldn't you just like waited literally 2 seconds and then I would have been fine for the second and third round. But yeah, I mean, I don't you just gotta move on. There's nothing you can do about it now.
I know before the last fight you'd made some headlines because you did talk about you want to start a family and that you may be done after that point. I saw your interview with James Lynch and I just want to ask you to confirm you're taking this fight because you love to fight. You're not necessarily trying to rush through a couple fights on your contract because you know you're going to start a family soon.
Yeah, definitely. I've like I said before, I've said that I'm getting towards the tail end of my career and I want to start having a family and switching to that part of my life. And then as soon as I said that, everyone's like, "This is her head's not in it. This is her last fight." I didn't say it was my last fight. I don't even know when my last fight would be. I didn't know if it was just taking it one fight at a time and seeing how I feel. And I'm still super into it. I mean, I had my fight and then 4 days later, I was like, my husband's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm driving to Jersey to go spar." So I was like, obviously, right after my fight, I'm going to spar, so I'm still into it. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow, not thinking about it too far ahead of time. I'm not thinking about anything past Saturday.
My final question, you get this win over Cynthia. This would kind of put you in a very interesting spot because I think outside of Jessica, other people would say, well, Lauren Murphy's maybe right behind her, but you have the victory over Lauren. In a way, do you feel like this one could really kind of leap you right back to that, one fight away from the title picture?
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe I would need another fight after that, or maybe not. Just kind of see how everything like pans out with the division. But yeah, if I need, if they're gonna give me another title shot, of course I want that, and I'll take it. If I need to fight again, I'm happy to do that. I've been kind of in the top five of the division since it's opened up. I don't think I've been lower than that. I fought 5 times this year, and all but one were top five opponents. One was being Valentina. So yeah, I definitely think I'm with a win over here. I'm still remain in my spot.
Thank you, Caitlin. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Katlyn. That is actually all the questions we had for you. You were all set.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.